Are we going live? Are we going live? Are we going live? I think we are live. Are we? Yes. I think so. Hello everyone. Jacketing here. We are back on Assetto Corsa today. Interestingly, not uh, using the VR. Back on just single screen, I guess, duty. It's tricky. I think the shop internet is a little iffy, so sorry about that if anything is not happy with it. Please let me know audio setting as well. Again, we're going to just keep tackling Buttonwillow, keep trying to learn it, keep trying to get better at it, and hopefully it goes really well. It's gonna be a tricky event. The more I think about it, the more I'm not gonna say pressured. I'm gonna say excited by the prospect. How's that? All right, here we go. Oh, Christ! Careful, careful with the car. Watch the rear. Exciting times. Take the first couple laps kind of easy, I guess, just to warm everything up, warm myself up. Don't want second gear there. Kind of want third. It's kind of low RPM, but it's got the torque and the response. Hi friends, hi Chris, hi Yazzie. Hello everyone in the chat. Oh, don't miss a breaking point trying to read comments. See, now that I don't have a VR on this time, it's really easy for me to read comments. But that's also a bad thing, because then I look at comments and not look at the road, see? So, it's a double-edged sword. This is the reason why people tell you don't text and drive. And imagine all of y'all texting me, and I'm driving and texting at the same time. I see an AP1 question, but at the moment I can't really get on it. So maybe after Phil Ho, I'll read it really quickly. Stock AP1. How do I go fast? I can do. See, I can't tell you when I'm trying to do this. Alright. I can do low angle slides on exit, but not that confident on entry. I think that's just something that you have to build up slowly over time. It's always tough to build confidence up in new cars. So don't worry. Maybe do some autocross. You kind of need to have some entry or rotation in autocross. So plus the speeds are relatively low. So that's something to go. Do you have the authentic gear option? What do you mean by authentic? Not too sure. By the way, everybody, I'm driving the Supra GT4, which is a mod from the guys at Guerrilla Games. This mod is actually relatively accurate. I wouldn't know actually, because I haven't driven the Supra GT4 yet. But I like it. It's a good training base for me to go based upon. It drives pretty similar to the Supra, so it's a nice base to start with. It rotates, goes well. Automatic, not authentic. Yes, no. I actually have the sequential, so manual transmission setting, I guess, on this. Even when we're driving in real life, I'm always on paddle shifter. I never use the automatic mode. I don't think that shit doesn't work. Just not for me, I guess. Because I need to feel the car doing something, you know? I need to feel the car doing what I'm asking it to do. And if it's not doing that, I can't feel comfortable. So that's very important. If I have to like think the car is probably gonna upshift here, well, I'm just gonna upshift myself, right? Because then if I ask for it, it's gonna do it. So pretty interesting today. I added a little bit more rear camber in the car, and you can feel a lot more understeer in some of these corners, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but maybe for my driving it is. Yeah, like the rear is not coming as undone as easily. Usually if I hit it there, it would come undone pretty quickly, so it's interesting. Yeah, definitely more rear grip as I amped up the rear camber on the settings. Does the rubber band on the shift knob work? Yes, it actually does. I tested it on the white car. It definitely worked a decent chunk. We already printed a version for the red car. I'll show that off in the video next time out. Probably doing a shop, like a car update video, and we'll showcase that for sure. Casual 147. Well, yes, but last time in the stream I did a 45, so you know, this is pretty casual. Until you start doing mad skids like that through cotton corner. Probably don't want that. Yeah, I don't know, the level of understeer I'm feeling is not helping with my confidence. Because I kind of need to throw the car and get the car to rotate, right? So, I'm not particularly happy with it. Yeah, a little bit too much push. Okay, yeah, y'all don't ask me about the Misha video. I don't want to talk about it. That's a long story. I think they messed up some stuff up, and Robert is a very vocal man, let's just say that. And I think we verified it today, okay? And the video's coming out Wednesday. I'm not gonna say it's a response to it, but I guess it kind of is. It just, I think what they're saying has merits to it, but what they're saying, what they're telling you to do, isn't the right thing. And they're saying you need to get a freaking rear subframe upgrade just to deal with this problem that honestly can very well be mitigated or minimized, shall we say. Because you don't see me on the red car having that sort of issue. Even in the white car, it's a little more unstable, yeah, because it doesn't have the arrow, but it still feels very usual, you know? So, you know. Plus, a lot of people that I talk to that actually tracks the car around the world, and not just, you know, not just in the US, Australia, stuff like that. They don't have any of the issues, and they have other people driving the cars too. And even Tom O'Gorman, when he drove my car, professional, okay, professional racing driver, when he drove it, he didn't say anything. He said the car drove very nice. It's very stable. There's no weird suspension characteristics, and so them saying all these things about it is making me a little bit cautious and worried. You know what? I'm not happy with the handling balance setup. I had to play with it, and I obviously messed it up. So, Alex, fix the suspension, please. There he is. Oh, I've gone past him. Oh, no worries. There's another Alex right here. Hi, Alex. Okay. Quickly go back into the pits, reset a setting, go through some comments. Hello, friends. How's everybody doing? We have 26 people in here. Why are you all watching me practice on Buttonwillow? No, wait. I messed up the settings. So this was like 1.2. I dialed up to 2.5, and of course, it's pushy as hell. 1 second, friends. I'll be right there. And then I stiffened the rear sway bar, which usually is kind of... No, I didn't stiffen the rear sway bar. You know what? We'll stiffen the rear sway bar. See what that does. Oh, hi, Alex. No, there's a dude. There's a couple dudes in the pit lane that wears red T-shirts. So I pretend they're you, and then I run to the pit lane screaming, "Alex, the car's broken!" Then Alex is in the comments. That's actually really funny. Don't worry, we'll fight. Are we allowed to put canas on the car? Yes, but I haven't felt the necessity to do them, and I don't think they're gonna do anything unless we really need more front downforce. And at the moment, I'm pretty happy with the way the car is. So Also, you have to understand, canards add drag like a lot, so it's not an elegant way of doing things. So if I can get away with adding more underbody aero, I'd rather do that instead of, you know, giant ass, what's it called? Canards. Aesthetics. Alright. Looks isn't what we're going for with the TA90, but aesthetics is still a very important trait. Alright? So, you know, there, I said it. I still like my car to look pretty. See, there you go, much better. Much nicer. With the handling. Rotate the car in, let the car go. Power. Nice. What is a wheel setup? I'm using a Thrustmaster TX with Fanatec Club Sport pedals, I think. They're load cell pedals, so that's one thing I really liked over the Logitech pedal set that I have been using before. I really didn't like that. Whoops, too early. Not having the VR is making me not look early enough, so I need to practice. Do a collab with Andy with the green S2000. Now you see, that's not Andy's car, so that's Moss's car, Alex Moss. So yeah, I'm gonna try. I think he's working on a couple stuff on it. So when are we gonna see more A86 content? When hopefully soon. Oh, too early. Hopefully more A86 stuff soon. I would like to. I like that car. Of course, it's my car. It's my A86. Of course I like it. Struggling for pace today a little bit. Maybe today is one of those days, you know. A couple days in the month we just can't drive. Just keep working away at it. Yeah, nice. Up to 4th. Back on power. Up to 5th. Wide. Find your apex. Brake, downshift. Go. Wide. Bye. Okay, well. They saved the car there. Fling, a little bit. Not. Might be getting on throttle a little too early. Not letting the car turn enough. Oh, no. Yeah, what is it today? Struggling a little bit today. Very moody, you know. You have to look at my driving skill like a moody teenager. Some days you are Superman. There's nothing you can't do. Other days you can't drive. You know, it's just like that. I'm taking Sunset better though. I think I improved Sunset over from last stream, so it's just everywhere else I'm way slower. Yeah, just way pushier today. It's not happy. Just feels, yeah, way more understeering. Exit is half par. Good, come on. Better. Focus. Early on the brakes. It's okay. Come on. Work here, chill it in. Wait. A little bit across dirt. I was gonna say grass, but I realized there is none. California, they're all been burnt away. bounce. A little bit of a bounce. 46.0. Oh, I found some time. Too deep. Come on, man. Nope. Okay, this lap is gone. Comment time. Hello, Red Panda. How did you move the two bends from Gears and Gasoline? Funny story. Years ago, when I first did my first year of S2000, if you go to like Grid Life 2017, the year they first started doing Grid Life, I was there that year. No, I think it was their second year of doing Grid Life coverage. I was there, and I showed up to Autobahn with an S2000, but I had a tire on my soft top. Also the screen, also the computer I used to monitor all the chat just died. It's not good. Why'd you die, baby? I can't read the chat this way. Please come back, thank you. Okay. Sorry, friend. Is that a Sparco Alcantara steering wheel on this? Any bleeding issue with it? Fancy for Sparco suede. No, this is what is it? Thrustmaster replica Ferrari GT wheel. It's pretty neat. I quite like it. I'm a fan of it. I like it. It's got paddles. It's got buttons on it. You can see I can flash them. I can flash everything with it. Is there a horn on it? No. There was a horn. Gorilla Mods. Yeah, this is the Gorilla Mods GT4 Supra. They're on Facebook. You can go download their stuff. Really cool. You have to enter a group to get this, but worth it. Very worth it. Also, there's a whole host of GT4 cars. So I try to make a replica of your Supra in GT Sport. Thank you. I think I've seen a couple of those in GT Sport, which is really cool. Like, you see your car in a video game. It's always kind of crazy. So. Ah, why are you spinning up, baby? Yeah, no, I'm struggling to find the rhythm a little bit today. Look for your eyes forward, watch for the apex, find the next one, brake, downshift, turn, go. See, that's what I want to do for fucking... Oh. Hello. Okay. Ooh! Can I see it? Can I see it? Okay. This is... I'm on live stream, don't worry. This is a little update on what's coming for the Supra. It'll be hot. It'll be really cool. Thank you, Sean. Thank you very much. Let's see who in the comments could guess what it is. But it's pretty badass. It'll be cool. It hopefully gets done in the next 2 days. Trapezoid. It is indeed a trapezoid, my friend. Center X exhaust. Well, someone got the right answer. That didn't take long. But yeah, it'll be hot. Exciting times, right? I'll say, I try to make it out of try to do titanium, but I don't think we have enough time, so it wouldn't be out of titanium this time. But over the winter, we can maybe build something else. It'll be cool. It'll be cool. That's what I'm saying. I think it'll be decent chunk lighter than the factory exhaust as well. So that is always good. Always safe. I think at this point I might not even try to go for outright pace, but just try to get the stability of my driving up a little bit. So when I go, it will just be working on the car setup, trying to get the car dialed into what I needed to do. I needed to not do that. Just struggling a little bit today. Seem to be struggling with mostly the setup changes that I made. making one out of Inconel. No, we're not doing that. That's a Ryan Turk's budget. Unfortunately, my budget is about, you gotta take away 2 zeros off of Ryan Turk's budget, and that's about my budget, and it's probably still larger than my budget, honestly. Whoops. I wanna really get on the bottle at a bus stop before we even get to the apex. I heard a bling of somebody. Thank you for the ding. Yeah, why am I calling it a bling? Totally call it the subscription ding. That is like, if I don't call it that, what a wasted opportunity that is. Oh, that's the best I've taken that corner. And that was just randomly. I guess that worked. This corner, we need to try and not fall off, go out wide, let the car coast, and fall off the track immediately, of course. There's something about the understeer today. There's something about the understeer that's very much bugging me, and I need to tell my my personal Alex to try and adjust the car again. Maybe it's the rear sway bar? It wouldn't make any sense that it's the rear sway bar. I usually stiffered it to make it, you know, less loose. I don't know. What is happening today? Okay. Let's try this. You cannot compliment him. If you compliment, he crash. Yes, exactly, my friend. That's why I don't have to live streaming while during events. Otherwise, I'm gonna crash so many times. When are y'all planning on leaving for NOLA? When will you actually leave? We are planning on leaving Thursday morning, and I hope we'll be able to leave Thursday morning. So, we'll see. Gotta do a interesting thing to warm the tires up, of course. Just don't do a George Russell. That was a painful crash for everybody who's seen it. Look, I like Russell, but that was, I don't know. At least, okay? This is what I like about Russell and the new generation of kids. Or by kids, I mean Leclerc, Albon. I don't know about Albon actually, but Leclerc, Russell, who's the other one? Lando. When they make a mistake, as I do here, as you can royally see, I fucked up. People, they admit their mistakes, and that's kind of cool. You don't get that from at least Grosjean. First impression, I think Ericsson hit us. Like, dude, shut the fuck up. Not even close. So, yeah. Okay. Grosjean is so nice. Grosjean, leave him alone. I like him, alright? I like him. I like all of the racing drivers on grid at F1. I really do. Don't race yourself too hard. Alright, now our comment session has just successfully devolved into YouTube, into F1 memes. You like Stroll? Okay, when I say everyone on the F1 grid, you have to fucking, every single sentence you say as a semi-famous YouTuber, you get looked at. You're like, oh, you like this guy? Oh, everybody hates this guy. You like him? Okay, fine. Never mind, I didn't say anything. Oh, baby. Ooh. That went well. Seemed like the rear sway bar change helped. I do think it helped. You know what? Screw it. I'm not gonna touch car settings because, as we know, Jackie's not that great. A little bit too off. Yep. Back charging in. Go, 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 go. Come on. Grip, 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 grip. I lost a bit of time to there. The entry line was a little bit too tight. Nope, not enough brake. Been there, done that. I know we're all like joking in here. How dusty plus sandy does this track usually get? Very. Oh Christ, I'm taking the Subaru line. Saved it. Before I enter grid life, what do you need? Have you got actual experience? If you've got actual track day experience in like intermediate class and advanced, then you're probably gonna be okay in time attack. Probably. Just, you know, don't be a dick. If there's somebody else behind you faster, let them go. You know, don't fuck up somebody else's lap deliberately. I've done that a couple times this season. And then you'll be fine, honestly. Nick King says car. Yeah, you see, that would kind of help. Yeah, I'm struggling with that complex. I'm not struggling to get the car slowed down enough for the second part. And that pushes me a little too wide. And I don't know. Cut it. A little bit much. Too tight, but we're already committed. Too tight, too early on the entry. Careful not to put the wheel over the curb there. Needs to be cleaner. The 46.8. Clean. Ding. Uh-oh. Oh, thank you for the subscription, most likely. Your boy here is trying. Better. Ah! Car is slippy. Just how I like it. Oh yeah, oh yes. Yes. Still pretty wide. Go, come on. Sleeper, break. Don't mess this up. Kind of middle of the line. Get on power. Yes. Oh no. A little wide. Oh, so close. Come on. 45s, come on. Final corner, sunset, don't mess it up. Ah, a little slow. I was a little too gingerly into it. Didn't lose much. 46-1. Alright, I'll get back on the comments after this lap, please, guys. Don't get over that curve because then it upsets the car. Try to straighten the car out. Come on, please. Turn. Ah! Almost flat out. I can almost hold it flat out. No. Lift out of it. A little bit tough. The cooldown I went for off. That's interesting. You get in the comments real quick. You guys have been talking quite a bit. Holy crap! I'm trying to keep up. Entry fee. Grid Life or GTA ever do VIR? I wanted them to, but they don't. So we're stuck with not VIR. VIR probably have to go. This year we actually have planned to do the UTCC Ultimate Track Car Challenge. It would have been cool to go with. I think it's technically NASA. But I wanted to do it, but not enough. Pads and fluid possibly. Yes, Penguin. I think you're right. Um, comments. When are you gonna give Die a ride? Dude, I almost gave him a ride. I see. Buttonwillow. I'm gonna try for Buttonwillow. If GTA lets me, I'm gonna try to give Die a ride. Cause I was like, Die, drive my car. He's like, no, I don't want to break your car, but I'll go for a ride with you. And then Sunday it rained and I packed up, and then Die came over as the car got packed up. So it was really sad. I was like, Die, I'll roll the car off for you. He's like, no, don't do that. We'll just do it at Buttonwillow. So, you know, we'll try for Buttonwillow. See if we can get Die a ride, and you know, it'll be fun. Die is such a nice guy. Die, I like him because he's like, he's kind of grassrootsy, like us, and he's just now like a really looking like a responsible senpai, but you just know deep down he's just as, you know, fun having and chill. So that's what I really like about him. Yeah, he's a cool guy. Come on, baby, don't really hook it up. I need to get that second gear. Definitely won't work there. Must be third. This section, power brake, early, chill easy over this one. Carry all the momentum. Don't get the rear slide. It's a very tricky balance. You have to have the car kind of settled. Okay, no. Let's just do some laps. Let's do some normal laps. Oh god, I was talking. Yes, another one. James, yes. Bump steer, yes. Another Supra with bump steer issue, yes. Do you guys have any idea how many of those comments have to deal with every day? I think of it as like, okay, you guys are seriously worried about my health and well-being. But some people are like, dude, your car sucks. So bump steer. I'm like, you don't even know what we do. Well, see, that's not bump steer. That's just driving error. If my car has bump steer, it doesn't. A short video coming for that. Yeah, Alex is busy working on that while people playing. It doesn't bump steer. Ish? That's a short answer. Do I think the car sucked? Absolutely not. Because if you think about it, the car's actually not bad. So, well, Alex, you know what? Let's release it tomorrow, since the people have been like really bothered by this, and everybody is like, oh my god, this car is like, yeah, it's bad. You know what? Screw it, tomorrow. I was gonna try to wait for Wednesday, but screw it. Tomorrow it is. So I need to get this from this corner. 95% done already. Thank you so much, my friend. When did you guys do lemons? When you guys did lemon, did you create a drink system? I'm trying to read and drive. It doesn't work. Sorry. Drink system? No, you just don't drink for 2 hours. It's not that bad. Did y'all pee in the lemon car? No. It's only 2 hours. You can hold a 2-hour pee. Also, when you're like, at least for me, when I'm driving and like I'm really focused on driving, you stop forgetting you need to pee. It's only after you get out and then the adrenaline start like coming down, you're like, oh fuck my bladder, I really need to pee. You know? So it's not that bad. Yeah. Did you guys pee in the lemons car? I mean, it'll be yellow fluids in a car supposedly selling yellow fluids. Best 100 trailwear tire in the market, Alex says, for AR1. I would agree with that. What is wrong with me right now? You know what? We're taking the Star Mazda turn. How does the turn actually go? So you turn it in. It's long. There's less. It's less long. I'll give you that. It's a bit more of a hairpin, and then it comes back in here. Does these cones fly? No, it doesn't. Cones doesn't fly. Okay, you know what? I'll start driving seriously again. Sorry everybody Living with my... Oh my god, we're up to 52 people. What are you all watching? Me driving terribly, missing apexes, and trying to... This is a living proof of why you shouldn't be texting and driving. Alright, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Brake. Downshift. Turn into turn 1, get to the apex. Try to make the exit. Wheel on the curb, that's okay. Brake, turn 2. Turn 3. Keep off ramp, I think it's called. I fucked that up. There's no other way to put it. I fucked that up. I still need to figure out how to do that turn better. Brake. Do a downshift. And when I say downshift, it's just one flick of pedal. Automatic, fuck the world. Cut this just a little bit. Yeah, nice. Short shift. Use that torque. Use that torque. Straighten the car up. Brake. Downshift. Too late. Fuck. Good. Caught it. Upshift. Get into the apex. Maybe too much apex. Kill hill. Brake. Trail off the brakes. Could have been a little smoother there, I think. Sweeper. Middle of the track is kind of the approach, I think. Use fourth gear to try and dumb down the power. Just use that torque to accelerate out of it. It's not the cleanest of laps. It's only going to be a 47 or so. A little understeer on the way in. Come on, better, better. I demand better. Oh, not enough initial brake pressure. Didn't get this car slowed down enough there. I swear I can drive better than this. I swear. Braking too late into off ramp. I think you're right. Yeah, that was right. Nick asked about biggest thing about a Lemon's car: reliability. It doesn't matter how quick the car is, as long as it doesn't break. And trust me, even Hondas will break. Because ours did. Well, ours broke after a freaking pilot tried to launch it. Heat management is also very important. Advice for somebody who just accepted into FSAET. Enjoy it. I think a lot of the real trickiness about college is time management. You're gonna feel like there's a lot of things on your mind, and there's a lot of shit to try and do. Classes are not always the easiest thing, and honestly, if you could, of course, we're gonna always want to do as much race car stuff as we possibly could. So, time management, it's always probably the most important thing. So, just the apex by a country mile. Early enough? Still not quite. It's too much power initially. Ah. Tough track to try and string together a clean lap, that's for sure. early. The exit is good, but keep trying. Too late. Too late turning in. Too much speed. Whew. I see. Not too early. Come on. Yeah, I wasn't gonna make it if I don't lift off there. If I try to make that, it would have just washed out. Like so. Seems to be struggling with just the understeer, not having the best of luck with it. Oh, Matt from Matt from NCV Image? I think it is. Blah. Nearly choke on water and die. Cotton corner looks great, and bus stop is pretty damn solid. It is that it isn't, and it isn't. It's consistency that is struggling a little bit. So, trying to get those corners consistently right, and you know, at which point it'll be much easier. Drift lap, drift lap, drift lap. Okay, after one more attempt hot lap, I'll do a drift lap, or attempt to do a drift lap. I should just let Dai try to drift the Supra, honestly. When will we have another online race, Jackie? I meant to talk about that. I might soon. Hopefully, you know, it's been a tricky bit for us. After this lap, I'll talk about it. Be patient. Yeah, there we go. Better. Better, better, better. Try and hold fourth into this first part. Down to third. Come on, baby. Hustle, hustle, hustle. If anything, I think the car needs a little less wing. I'm not losing like a huge chunk of time. I'm just losing like half a tenth everywhere. Had to give it a squirt of a throttle in the middle. Ah! Too much curve on entry. On the apex, I kind of bounced the car wide. That's a tenth right there. .46.5. Alright, you know what? Drift lap. As promised. Hey. It didn't drift as easily as the 8.6 as it turns out. It doesn't. Here we go. No, no, no. Okay, yeah, well, you see. Your boy is pretty good at, well, I say pretty good at, is more okay with sticking cornering than drifting cornering. It's either like you correct it too early, or it's too much angle and you're gone. Amazing, exactly, Sturban. That's why I tend not to try online drifting or a sim drifting. It doesn't work for me. I just need to feel the car. So yeah, sorry, I'm not particularly good. Spinala. Yes. Vettel moment. Wow, boys. Come on, Nick. Give Mr. Vettel a break. Poor guy. Naughty line cut out of bus stop. You're gonna have to buy Buttonwillow a new cone. I'm pretty certain I can salvage the one off my front splitter for them. Don't worry. I'll destroy all the cones I have to. Or this is the cheeky tactic. You collect all of them on a practice day. So when come time for the actual event, they have no more apex cones. Top tip. Oh no, my computer shut down again. Christ, I forgot I need to like touch it every, oh, not touch it. Press a button every 5 minutes or so, otherwise it shuts off. Wait, okay. I'm alive. Come on, computer. Please. I need to be able to see my lovely viewers and commenters. Yeah, turn 1, I'm struggling with grip. We're just not turning in. Smart thinking. Wait, okay, I turned off the track unfortunately because I'm reading comments. Nick says he gets to be number 2 to someone who get half his age in a green car next year. He'll be fine. What's that? Half his age in a green car. What is a green car? Half his age too. I'm very confused. Which guy are we referring to? Anyway, we'll keep going. How do you master counter steering while on track? You kind of just. Do you want to know where I actually learned how to counter steer? And this is gonna be really funny. I think I learned it in like Need for Speed Shift, or even all like the really weird racing games. And I used to play with them on keyboard. It was like the car starts sliding, and then you like tap like the directional arrows to get the car to counter steer. And I was like, hey, I can do this, and then just kept doing it with, I think it was the E92 M3 GT2 car. I really enjoyed how that car drive on keyboard. I bet no one's ever said that sentence before. But, well, that was some shock moment. Great job, KW. Like, yeah. Referring to another comment. You're right, sorry. The Vettel, yeah, that's correct. Okay, come on. Serious push lap, alright? Come on, 46s. Come on, Jackie, drive better. A little early on the brakes, I think. But early on the brakes into sunset isn't exactly a bad thing. At least you can, you know. Ah, fucked up sunrise again. And then drove off the track. Damn it. It's okay, we're only 3/10 down. It's not like an eternity. See, that's the ideal line I'd like to take, because then you can carry a lot of speed and try not to go off the track there. Of course it doesn't work, so I need to rethink some of the cornering approaches. Cut that bus stop, there you go, beautiful. Like nobody even knows. I'm gonna turn up to Buttonwillow one next year with like a gravel rally tire. Nobody's gonna know why until I start like making up my own racetrack. And then I don't stop. God damn it. I Another one. Come on. Focus. See, if you brake too late, sometimes you're overshot, and then it's not exactly a fun time waiting for you. Is the behavior of the GT4 similar to the TA90? Yeah, I think in some ways it is pretty much like very similar. Well, see, if I brake earlier, it gets stopped in time. But if I don't brake earlier, see, this is fine. That's a good exit. The traction zone was pretty crappy. I still braked a little bit too late. Do need to tell myself to brake earlier for that one. Tried to miss the first curve, hug the second one, get on power for the third one. Still too tight. Cut. That was a cut. So messy. So messy. Let's try and clean it up. A little bit too tight. Ah. Wait. Pogo sticks. That was better on sunrise, yeah. And then immediately the rest of the lap is absolutely crap. Sorry. Ah! Sweeper! See, this is where I go to yell at Alex. Alex, the car doesn't turn! What do I do? Do I add more rebound? Come on, another go. And immediately kill sunset. Okay. Chill. Be chill. Be chill. Stay cool. Yeah, if you can get the braking done early on sunrise, it becomes a little nicer. Nice, nice, nice. Rear tire, why? Why? We were so good together. And then I went. It's not even like there's tire wear, because there isn't. I switched it off just so we can keep going. I don't have to go back to the pits and like be on a really good lap and then immediately something happens, you know. Okay. Cool, calm and collected. Did you start with single seater or production car or first learning on track? I was doing single seater. So the first ever time I drove was karting, like rental go-karting, not even like the two-stroke that you think of, like the really quick one. I used to do the that stuff. So the 4-cycle, maybe, like the generator motor kind of deal. That's what I used to start with. And then Formula cars. I think Skip Barber Formula. So if you play iRacing, you know that thing. Absolutely hateful. It's not bad. It taught me a lot about car control. So that, and then some Formula cars, and then S2000. So I am nowhere near as good as I would like to be, but hey, we'll keep trying. Tire specs on the Supra, the red Supra. I don't know about the one in the video game, well, Assetto Corsa. I don't know about this one, but I know the tire that we usually run on in GTA is 295 35 18 AO52s. So hopefully that thing shouldn't be more grippy than this, honestly. This is probably a slick. Don't hit that curve because it bounces. Whenever you hit the bounces, the car just struggles to settle on this track. Not even this car, it's every car. Just keep it clean on this lap. A little too wide. Yeah, I lost a couple tenths right there. Riverside is so critical on Buttonwillow. So critical. Come on! Why does understeer? Oh why, oh why. You can edit the tire physics to match the one on the TA90. Well, I don't know how, so I'd rather not touch it. Plus, last time I tried modding the tire physics and everything, it just made everything worse. It just like made one of the cars I was trying undrivable. And so I'd like to not try that. You know, so. It's okay, I don't know. This is really pretty close, and I like to just stick with it. And just keep practicing even driver skill. Even just like where to look, the rhythm. And that's the really important part. Because if I can get the rhythm down, we can set up the car at the track, no problem. Also, you have to understand time attack sometimes. We might not get a lot of laps. So the more laps I can do now to really understand the track and the characteristics, it's all gonna help. Obviously going there to test in real life might be the absolute best solution, but since we're not going, do all the sim time you can. Flat out, come on! Nice, better. Gently does it, gently does it. Little bit late. Ah! 210. Nah. Still going too deep. I guess I'm just braking too late for that one right now. That costed half a second right there. Ah! Come on, keep trying. Maybe lower pressure a bit. I think this pressure is as low as it will go, actually. So, yeah, I can't do that. Not too early. Not that great. Come on, hook up. Hook up as in please have traction, not, you know. American language. No, line was wrong. Ah. Sorry, I'm trying to read some comments and not looking at the road. It's definitely an interesting challenge, I think, this event. We'll see how we do. I'm really not too sure. Big fan of the AF52. I ran Buttonwillow a few weeks ago and used 315 30 18. That's a big tire, man. Have you ever tried tuition for track driving, or did you teach yourself? I did Skip Barber Racing School, so they were racing school. You know, it's expensive, but I got some decent coaching out of it, so I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah. So that's a good place to start. Racing school is usually a pretty good place to start. Because a lot of times they can tell you exactly what you're not doing right, but it still depends on school. Some schools are better than the others, so I don't know which anymore. I'm like, you know, been a couple years for me, so. Plus the Skip Barber I started with, it's not the current Skip Barber anymore. That company is went busted and somebody else bought the name and bought the rights to it and everything, so it's different. clean this, but it'll do. A little wide. Too early now. Wasn't even gonna try to make that one. Frickin' apex curve. A little bit too easy into sunset. 47, 46.7. Oh, too late. Have to go down to third just to slow it down. Well, there goes the comment screen again. After this lap. Had to kind of diamond it off a little bit there. Together, come on. A little bit too slow minimum speed. Didn't want to go down to third, but I got no choice. Yeah, I messed it up a little bit. Ah, so close. 46.17. Hold on while I restart the laptop computer again. Just set it just to like, don't go down. We don't get the fancy Dunlops here. Huh. The Dunlops, are they the Z3s? The Z3s I felt are, I don't know. I didn't hear amazing thing about them, especially for time attack. Fancy Bridgestones. The Bridgestones, apparently the RE71R is getting discontinued. Surprise. And they might be bringing the new RS here. This RE71 RS. That would be cool. Supposedly it is like a couple percentage points quicker than the AO52 as well. So we'll see how that happens. If that happens, tire game is going to change again, I think. They'll be really close between AO52 and the 71 RS. And of course the CR1. I'm personally like really happy about the CR1. I think being involved with the Nankai tire development program, that's just like one of the coolest thing ever. So when this tire actually get released, we can say, hey, we helped develop that. And we actually kind of did. So that's really pretty cool. Why switch from single seater? Fancy a change or interest light in road racing? I tell you what, man, fucking Formula cars are really expensive. They're really freaking expensive. Like, not even a little bit expensive. Like you need to be Lance Stroll daddy rich, kind of expensive. So, you know, there's a reason why
most of the kids making it to F1 these days are rich kids, because poor kids don't make it through. It's a very expensive sport. You know, I don't think that's that's just how it is. Isn't F4 like 150k a season? Indeed. Yes, it is. So next time you see Mr. Lance Stroll, imagine that those are like, he's got $5 million hand, and I mean $5 million per hand. Actually, it's probably more. It's probably more than 5 million. But you know, just have your family go broke like Lewis Hamilton. I don't think I don't think some people quite understand that. One, I was at the point where I knew I wasn't gonna be quite good enough. Well, quite. I knew I wasn't gonna be good enough. And two, I have a little sister. I can't just like, you know, I can't just say, yeah, mom, dad, fuck her. You know, let me do Formula cars. It kind of doesn't work that way. So, you can't just. It's a lot to ask, you know. So, once you understand the decision, it's not really like anything stupid, crazy to like, yeah, you know what, step away from it. That's okay. I'm happy where I'm at, and I think there is more for me to grow, even without Formula cars, right? All right, another try. Yo boy says she did a sub 2 yesterday with Arrow. Good job. Great job, buddy. Oh my god. Oh my god, there was something there. That was a little scary. Despite speed increasing, it seemed like it gets less fun the closer you get to F1. You have to understand, when you get to F1, it's not fun anymore. It's not about fun. It's about who fucking gets the job done. You're racing with multi-million dollar equipment, and you're talking about fun. You know, like, get that shit out of here. You know, it's definitely not fun. Nobody cares about fun when they're doing it as a professional. It's like running. Oh, maybe you like marathon, but I bet you professional marathon people, when they have to do it, it's fucking painful too. But it's a job. You gotta do it. Do it. So fun is really a concept for enthusiasts. I think that's where the line is mentally, which is professionals don't do it for fun. Do it for the result, and that's that. There was like a 570S that hit a 370, not 570, 370 that hit the wall. Kind of looked like you. Wow. Thanks. Set a certain fin. Well, when you get to that certain fin, it just becomes like he is like back at home. Okay, Sauber and Mr. Frederick Vasseur is just like, yes, Kimmy, what would you like to do today? We have a media meeting. No media. Okay, then no media. We'll tell them you're eating ice cream. That's literally it. It is really more like a hobby for me. But yeah, I can, you know, when you stop and consider, you can totally understand why Albon is struggling the way he is. The fucking environment is so pressurizing that it's gonna be tough. It is really, really tough. So. Drift. It's not even a drift really, that's just a small skid. And the traction, good. Alright, attack lap, come on, serious. wide. Oh! Just brushed that curb and it bounced me out wide. I need to figure out the line for that corner. I'm definitely struggling there. And don't run off the road by yourself on a straight line, you freaking idiot. Alright, one more. Getting back to throttle there a little too early. That's why the car's not getting turned. Just cut the exit. Still not perfectly happy because I had to get on throttle, then lift off a tiny bit just to go back on throttle again. Is there 45? I think it is. Alright. 45.8. It's about the same, the best that I did yesterday too. Well, 2 days ago. Go quicker. If I don't mess up this section. Still messed it up anyway. I did a full lift there. That's not good enough. Can't do a full lift there. It's gotta just be a partial lift because that cost us like 310. This car is getting a little more understeer again. Maybe just the way I'm driving it. Nope, fucked it up. Yeah, consistency is still not quite there. Takes a little bit more practice. Whew! That was how long did we go for? Go for like an hour. 45 hype. I know, right? Ah. You know what? Let's watch the replay a bit. You want to see the 45 lap replay? Why is it at night? Why is suddenly Buttonwillow at night now? Also, that car is fucking sick, but why? What? What is wrong with the lighting? But okay, I guess we're back to normal. Okay, here. Tire heating model says Nick King. Some cars have abysmal tire heating issues. Yeah, I figured. I saw. Some cars always have like super cold tire temps. Others like super hot. A little bit early on the apex. A little bit. Wide on the entry hole. Oh, it didn't quite get to the apex, but I guess it's okay because it's a straighter shot out of it. About the same right point. I think the curbing in this game is just really stiff, and the car is maybe a little too stiffly sprung. Yeah, the cotton corner section definitely can be better. If I slow down the middle just a little bit better, I can get a better exit out of it for these. Full throttle, pin through there, full throttle. Oh, no, fraction of a lift. Brake. Oh, that was not really that much of a cut. It just ran off the road a little bit. 80% throttle, back to full. Oh, close to the edge. Very close. Brake. Could be better. Could get to the apex a little more. Could use the inside curve a little bit. It's not bad. It's just I want to do better. Yeah, maybe I think I need to be a little more patient right there. Yeah. Oh, too much. But like right here, I need to just let the car coast a little bit longer instead of going on power here. Because if you go on power, you're gonna have to bound to lift, right? Because right there, you're gonna have to lift again. So if I wait just a fraction more, find that apex, full throttle right through, might be better. Yeah. This is an interesting challenge. I enjoy this. I don't really do it for online. So Yo Boy asking, have I done online? Yes, I guess. Sometimes we do community races with friends and other people who are in here. You know what? While we're here, I'm gonna share a Discord link so y'all can come and join our Discord. Whoever hasn't joined yet, feel free. Let me see if I can find the Discord link real quick. Um, Discord is opening. Yeah, and turn it a little later maybe. Yeah, something like that. Discord rush incoming, right? Discord gang. Yes, my friends. Thank you. I'll race you S2000 versus S2000. Yeah, but you know, I haven't done that. Turn it a little bit later maybe. That's a good call. I'm gonna try that. Maybe tomorrow. I think today I'm almost done. It's been a long day. It's been a good day. What time is it? 5:20. Damn. Okay. Um. Okay. Sorry, friends. 1 second. Let me get invite. Let me get the invite. Never generate new link. Done. Cool. Here. Discord link is in the chat. Are you on ideal condition? Mostly. Surface set to something else. I think. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I don't know enough about Assetto Corsa to make any, accurate assumptions. Is the version of this track reasonably accurate? But I think so. Curbs may be a little bit vicious. I don't think Buttonwillow curves are as vicious as this. Yeah, are you running Content Manager? Yeah, I am. I'm using Content Manager for this one, just so it's a little easier. So where's my? Oh, there it is. Let's go through the final turn. Try to straighten this section out as much as you can. Pretty simple. Going into sunset, brake early, get off brakes, roll on power, nice and gently. See, this is nice. This was nice. Pretty okay with it. Could roll in more speed, yeah. Asking cause we made a for me, asking cause for me a badly made tracks hurts prep more than it helps. Interesting. I guess so. But this one's laser scanned supposedly, so it's pretty decent. I'm okay with it. Another lap. Another lap, and I'll call it quit after another lap. Another attempt. Come on, baby. Oh, on the inside. If you cut the inside a little too much, it definitely bounces the car like freaking crazy. Oh, cut a little too much. Don't do that. See, when you suddenly stop driving and immediately have to do a hot lap, it's a little tricky, shall we say. I'm still experimenting with where I should, oh, don't do that. No, not enough brake pressure there. Need to do it a little earlier. So for Riverside, you really need to do your speed adjustment early and then just roll onto it. Okay. Ah, there we go. I think that's the right one. That's the one. I think I still could go better, but rhythm-wise, that was what I'm looking for. Alright, come on, another one. Carry the fourth gear. Ah, messed up. That wasn't great. Fraction too early on the throttle, I think. That's what pushes me out wide sometimes. See, that line works okay as long as you don't run off the track, which is hard to judge, really. I was a little too early on the brakes. Oh my god! Cars in the air. 46.6. Another one. No. At least try to be consistent. When I say consistent, I mean not fall off the road consistent, not consistently falling off the road. Okay. Brakes. Oh, come on, baby. There's the time. Ah, fricked up the exit. Just a little bit of wheel spin. 46-1. Well, I'll say this. We've been getting decently consistent that I can start clicking these things off. So, it's not too bad. Um, whew. Do your in-game time reflect in your IRL times? I'll tell you what, the cars I tend to use, I try to keep them as close to the real car performance as we can. So we know the Super GT4 is actually kind of decently similar to the TA90 in terms of one lap pace. Usually the TA90 can't run more than one lap at a time, you know, fuel, tire, whatever issue. There's always that. I definitely think you can do a high 44. Oh, interesting, we'll see. I don't think it's impossible if we string it all together. I know my absolute best was a 45.8 so far on a one lap, so done it twice now. So there might be even more left in the car. I don't doubt it. So, obviously at this point, it's more about just learning the rhythm, trying to get in a comfortable rhythm with the track, and go from there. Because there's no real point comparing direct lap times between a video game and a mod car and a mod track versus in real life, and it's always hard to predict in real life, right? You never know what sort of shit's gonna come up. So I really hope that when the Super GT4 hits US, you get to do a video comparing the two or something similar. Dude, they're never gonna let a Chinese dude like me drive the freaking GT4. You just know it's not. Plus, they wouldn't even sell us parts off of that car, you know. So it's kind of just what it is. We wouldn't be able to do it, but hey, Jackie, do you use similar alignment settings here as TA90? Somewhat, sort of, not really. It's the same general idea, but kind of different. Have you done anything to the setup of the car? No, it's pretty much base setup. Every time I touch a setup, I make it worse, so I don't bother. Well, the start of this string, did some changes and just became like, I didn't like it much. So, oh well, oh well. I think I'm gonna have to end it. I think it's been a very, very fulfilling stream. I enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun. So what you're saying is we need to buy a Super GT4 for you. Yes! Yes, Penguin, that is indeed what I'm asking. So for the mere price of, what was it, 200,000? 225,000 US dollars. So all I need for you guys to do is everybody will subscribe to give me $10, and then we have $225,000, and then or 250,000, and then we can go buy a Super GT4 with $25,000 spares left over just in case it writes off another TA90. I'm never saying that. We're not. I didn't say anything. Kickstarter, maybe. OnlyFans, maybe. Oh wow. Okay, Oscar. Um, what sort of OnlyFans content do you want me to post there at that point? We're getting severely off traffic. Off topic. Sorry, not traffic. Off topic. Um, hmm. It's been a good practice day. I think we didn't necessarily go quicker, but I did get more consistent. Been able to take off more laps. Oh shit, we did like 40 laps. That's not bad. That's not too bad. Are you getting a surge tank for the Supra? Uh, it's kind of hard because at the moment I can't even get into the factory fuel pump. You need a tool to get into it, and we don't have the tool. And the only place I found that has a tool is like quoting it for 250 bucks, just for you to have the tool and like click get the fuel pump out of the fuel tank. So yeah, there's that. We'll see. Hopefully, maybe a surge tank setup coming, but until then, we're gonna figure something else out. Super nudes on OnlyFans. Oh yeah, obviously you don't want my nudes. 3D printed tool, maybe, potentially. Are the sway bars upgraded on your Supra? Yes, they are. ABAC front and rear. Really nice adjustable. They're three-way adjustable front and three-way adjustable rear, which gives us a total of 3 times 3, 9 settings. You know. uh, let's see. What would our optimal be? Optimal says. Oh, really? It says our optimal lap would be a 30, like a 45. Wait, no. No. So if I take 2/10 off of that, and then take another tenth and a half off of that, so we can maybe find another 3.5 tenth, which would give us like a 45.5, like a optimal 45.5. It's not. It's pretty. That would be nice. Because we did a 46.1. We did a couple 46s and then 45.8.9. How much power do you think the block could take? A lot, like a crap load. So Is it a buck or I buck? I don't know. That's another thing I gotta California and ask them. All right, friends. Thank you all very much for watching today. Uh, clicked off 40 laps. I mean, they're not all hot laps, but there was a decent chunk of laps. I Bach. I Bach. Okay. German is I. So it's an A Bach. I Bach. I Bach Swayba. Thank you very much. Thank you, friends. Watching. I would just. Oh, sorry, Mr. Ricky. Sorry. Well, you can watch the replay. It's probably going on for like an hour and a half. Thank you all so much for watching. There's been like a. This is one of like a pretty big stream. It says for most of the time we're around 40 people, which is pretty freaking wild for me. Thank you. And it's a Monday night. I guess nobody was doing anything on a weekend night, and everybody just wanna relax and chill. So, good. Maybe we'll do that next time again. I'll probably do another one Wednesday, cause that's the last day before we have to leave. That'll be like the final prep. All right. Until then, thank you all very much for watching. Have a great rest of the week. Maybe see you all Wednesday. Maybe if not, have fun. Good night to Niels in Denmark, and people around the world. Take care. Next time. Wait, this computer.